Awesome. All right, guys. So yeah, let's dive right into the compensation plan, where so that all of you are fairly equipped to learn it, apply it, and see the benefits and see why we have such an amazing compensation plan. So let's get started here. So I'm going to talk about first our customer program. Okay, so obviously, um, yes, we have our compensation plan, but you also have to understand all the customer benefits as well. Okay, so obviously we have a customer rewards program, and the way that our customer reward program works is this: every customer that you sign up, okay, automatically they receive a 5% in reward points. And these reward points is a product voucher that they can use and apply it for a discount on their next checkout. So if I'm a customer and I want to know what my benefits are, I can sign up and get 5% in a reward point. That of course accumulates, and the more points I get, the more free products I receive, okay? And also we also have a customer loyalty milestone, right? Once you go from zero and you pass $1,000 in purchases as a customer, you start earning a 5% discount on top of the 5% reward points, right? So once a customer has spent at least $1,000, they're getting a 5% discount plus a 5% reward points. So they're almost getting pretty much 10% back now. But as soon as that customer hits over $3,000 in total spending, now they're getting 10% off their retail price. They also get a 5% reward points, which gets now a total of 15% back into their pocket. So think about this. If for example, I'll give an example, right? So I have me as one of my accounts. I have one of my family members as a customer account. Whether it's my mom, my dad, my brother, my sister, I could technically purchase whether my family member purchases in there, but of course I can also order products in my customer account, right? And guess what happens? Once that hits 3,000, I get 10% off the retail price. So if something's 100, now it becomes 90, right? So I'm getting 10% off, plus I'm getting 5% reward points. Plus, if I am a planner, I get my 10% rebate plus the 10 to 15%. So as a planner ordering on a customer account that has done over 3,000 sales, a planner can get up to 25% back into your pocket, right? As a manager, if I have a customer account that has ordered already over $3,000 in purchases, I'm getting about 15% back here. And if I'm a manager, I get 20% back, right? So I get about 35% back as a manager. Plus, if I have 10 active customers for the month, I get another 5% reward points. So as a manager, I can get 25% plus the 15%. As a manager, I can get 40% back of my purchases, my customer purchase orders as just a manager. If I hit a senior manager position, right? I'm getting I can get 15% back on the customer order counts. I can get 30% back. As a senior manager, you make 30% off the retail price customer commissions, right? So senior managers make 30% plus the 15%. So as a senior manager, you're getting about 45% back of the entire, rebates and commissions and some BP and of course some product vouchers back into your pocket. If I'm a team leader, right? Guess what? I still get the 15% off here. I get 40 plus 5, so I'm getting 45 plus 15. I'm getting about 60% back into my pocket as a team leader. That's a hefty discount. That's a hefty discount. If I'm a director, right, that 60 becomes 62%. If I'm a senior director, it becomes 63%. National directors get 64% back, right? So you get a lot of cash back into our pockets. Now, where do you find any compensation plan with a company that can give you up to 64% back plus the revenue share, right? So you include the revenue share and all that, your percentages go up even higher and higher and higher. So our customer reward program is a very, very beneficial loyalty program. And of course, and not only do we have these milestones, obviously, we just heard on the rundown, we have, if a customer goes on an auto ship for just 3 months, of course, this is optional, but if they do it for 3 months straight, the company gives you a $30 product cash coupon where you can use it for a free product. So think about that, right? You can get your 5% reward points. You can get 5% discounts. You get 10% discounts. Plus, if you're an auto ship for 3 months, you get another $30 in product coupons that you can use it for free products. And every year you'll get a free $120 in product coupons, right? Which is a little bit extra, right? So remember this, our customer reward program has a milestone program, okay? You automatically start at 5% reward points. As soon as you hit $1,000 in purchases to 2,800 to 2,999, you get another 5% discount. As soon as you pass 3,000 above, you're now earning 10% discount plus the 5% reward points. So it's a great way to obviously have great customer benefits and great savings as well. I mean, you're really saving a lot of money. And when people really see that you can save up to 60% on your orders, it's one heck of a deal, right? It's one heck of a deal, right? So really utilize our customer program for the customers, or if even if for yourself, if you want to just benefit of just getting some, cheaper products, you can do that yourself as well, right? So let's talk about each position, okay? So obviously our compensation plan, we have planner, right? Which obviously means you're earning 10% commission. You get 10% of your customer orders. You get 10% in rebate back. If you live in the United States, obviously a $20 enrollment one time, and you're now have an account that you can operate and do business in all the countries we operate in. So to me, that's like such a small cost to get started because the opportunity of our company is so massive, right? For $20, right? So getting started as a planner, obviously you get started, you get 10%. There's no monthly sales quotas. There's no monthly minimum fees. There's no monthly purchase requirement, nothing like that at all. But as soon as, of course, you hit the 3,000 SP milestone in revenue, right? Which you got to complete that in a 3 months window, right? Now you get your status upgraded to manager, and now you earn 20% in commissions, right? And of course, we all know that the SP is calculated by 90% on the dollar. So once you have 3,000 SP in total revenue for K Beauty products, our products, right? And it hits that 3,000 marker, your status goes to 20%. And now every time you have a customer order, you earn 20% in commissions. And once you have 10 active customers as a manager, that means that you have 10 customer accounts. That means 10 people signed up and obviously created an account, and they ordered at least one product that counts as an active customer for the month. You get additional 5% in Remon dollars. Okay, so whether you did 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, few thousand a month in sales, you get additional 5% in Remon dollars, which Remon dollars you can use it for product vouchers. Okay, so manager is very simple. It's 20% in commissions. Obviously, it's your first starting position where you're earning a little bit more than a planner position, right? Senior manager, we all know that it's a 30% plus 5%, okay? 25% is your base commission. So if you become a senior manager and you self-purchase it on your account, that 25% is split between 12.5% is cash, 12.5% is Remon dollars. But if you order it onto a customer account, you get 30% commission off the entire customer account. So if I'm a senior manager and let's say I want 30% back, obviously I would just want to order it, or maybe my mom's account, my brother's account, my sister's account, and order in the customer account so I can get 30% in commission. If I self-purchase it, then I'll get 12.5% in cash, 12.5% in Remon dollars, okay? Now, as a senior manager, right, the benefits of a senior manager is you do get team incentives, right? You get unlimited levels of 5% on your senior manager group, which I'll explain a little bit later. And of course, if you have 10 customers, you can also activate Remon dollars, which means that you get additional 5%, right? To me, it's like this. If there's money on the table, you don't leave it. You want to get as much money as possible. You want to maximize your commissions as much as possible. If they're offering you 25, 35, or 45, you go for the 45. Don't leave any money on the table, right? And to become a senior manager, we all know that it's 6,000 SP in 3 months, which is approximately $6,600 in total sale revenue. Once you hit that marker, your status is upgraded to senior manager, and your status upgrades the following day after midnight, okay? Also, keep in mind that once you become a manager and senior manager, your first month you get started with Remon, and let's say you become a manager, senior manager, your first month, you don't need to have 3 customers for the first month, but starting from your second, your third, and your fourth, and your fifth, if you want to release your commissions, you need to have at least 3 customers, 3 active customers that at least purchase 1 item for the month, okay? So for example, if I signed up as a senior manager today, right? Obviously, if I sign up and I purchase, let's say 6,000 SP, obviously I get my 20% in rebate, and that comes the following month on the 15th. But let's say this month is my first month and I signed up as a planner. Second month, I'm still a planner. Third month, I became a senior manager. But that third month that I do become a senior manager, for me to release commissions the next month on the 15th, I do need to have 3 minimum active customers, meaning I signed up my mom, my friend, my brother, and each person ordered at least 1 item. That triggers your 3 customer accounts. But once again, never make your minimums your maximum. Don't go for 3, go for 5, go for 10, go for 20, go for as many as you can, right? Team leader, here we go, 40% plus 5%, right? You have to complete 50,000 SP in a 5-month window. Remember, it's a rolling 5 months, so we always calculate your most recent 5 months. Okay, so for example, right now we're in the month of March. March could be your first month. Then you have April, you have May, you have June, you have July. That's 5 months, right? But let's say you don't finish it by July. What happens? Well, you don't count March anymore. Now you count April, May, June, July, and now August as your 5 months. If you don't do it by August, what happens, right? You don't count April anymore. It becomes May, June, July, August, September. So it's a rolling 5 months. We calculate your most recent 5 months for you to hit team leader. And once you hit the 50,000 SP in that 5-month calendar, right, you become a team leader. Now, once you become a team leader, there are some requirements as a team leader, okay? Number 1 is this. You do need to have at least 5 active customer accounts for the month to release your commissions for the next month. Now, each position of team leader, senior manager, manager, if you don't get your 3 customers, your 5 customers for the month, you don't lose any money. That commission is just held until the next month or until you activate your customers and they'll release all the commissions. So for example, for 3 months, you got no customers. But the 4th month, you got 4 customers. That means that all the income you made, let's say in February, March, April, it'll get released in May. So you don't actually lose the money, but for you to activate the commissions to be released the following month on the 15th, you need to have at least 3 customers. And as a team leader, the minimum is 5 customers, okay? Now, as a team leader, you also need to have 3 senior managers in 3 separate legs. What are legs? That means that you signed up 3 senior managers either directly underneath you, or the 3 people that you signed up, eventually somewhere down the tree, somebody became a senior manager, okay? So 3 separate legs, A, B, and C. You can either sign them up personally, or you can have, from your people that you signed up, they could introduce somebody that could become a senior manager, and that still counts as one of the 3 senior managers you need for team leader, okay? You also need to have at least 7 managers and higher to complete team leader, okay? So you need at least 10 people, 3 SMs and 7 managers. So it could be 3 SMs and 7 Ms, or it could be 3 senior managers, and 4 managers, okay? As long as the minimal status of the 7 is a manager or higher, that counts for the 10 that you need, okay? Now, as you are building your legs and you're building your team, you can only have maximum 5 managers and senior managers per leg. So meaning, for example, if I got started today and I'm building for team leader, and let's say I signed up Ching, and Ching signed up Mayan, and Mayan signed up Elizabeth, and Elizabeth signed up Seema and Arki and Kara and Rach, and I had literally just 10 people all under just one leg, and all 10 in that leg became senior managers. So senior managers, it's all one leg. You can't do that, okay? The max you can count is 5 per leg, okay? So you can have 5 here, and you still need at least 1 senior manager here. If you have 4 here, and 2 here, that also counts as well, as long as you have 10. Also, you can build it 3 down, or you can go 10 wide. It's up to you. Me personally, I went 10 wide, and that's how I got team leader done in my first 7 days. I didn't wait on somebody else to sign up other customers and partners. I just went on my speed. I knew that I can't control anyone else's speed. I can't control how fast they go. I can only control how fast I go. So me personally, I signed up 10 personally on my first level, signed up 7 to 8 senior managers, signed up about 4 to 5, 6 managers, many planners. First 7 days, I became a team leader. And of course, that generated me over a $10,000 paycheck my first 7 days working with the company, okay? And that's a senior manager paycheck, okay? Once you become a team leader, you do need to have minimum 10,000 SP completed collectively with your entire team every month. So let's say you have a team of 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. Obviously, it grows. People love KB, people love our company, it grows. And as you have a big team, your qualification for the month is 10,000 points for the month with your entire team, not by yourself, but with your entire team. Now, don't think as 10,000 being a lot, right? I thought maybe it would be a lot, but once I became a team leader, and once I had other people running for team leader, other people going for senior manager, other people running for manager, hitting 10,000 a month wasn't that hard because I was consistently helping my team members get to the next position, get to the next position, get to the next position, helping them get customers, helping them get some partners. So every month after my first team leader, I think my first 2 weeks I did like 85,000 BP, and then every month afterwards, every month I was hitting like 90,000, 100,000, 150, 200, 250. Like it was just every month keep on growing and growing because everyone's always running for the next position, of course, and you're helping them run for the next position. Think about it. If you have a lot of people wanting to become a manager, senior manager, team leader, every month they're striving for those goals. So automatically you can count all those points for team leader and after team leader as well, right? So team leader is great because you are obviously making great income from team leader and above, right? So let's talk about the first position called planner, okay? So planner is very simple. As I mentioned as well, planner, you earn 10% commission, 10% commission, and your sponsor's commission is 5%. What I mean by that is this. If you're a planner and you signed up another planner, okay, because you're in the right, everything that planner purchases and sells and makes that a personal planner account, you earn 5%. Okay, same position, you make 5%. If you have a customer account, whatever the customer orders, you earn 10% in commission. Keep in mind, a planner only gets paid one level down. So for example, if you're the planner here, okay, and you signed up your friend over here, planner here, or your husband, or your wife, or your son, and planner here, your first level planner signs up another planner. You do not make money on your second planner and your second level and beyond. Planners only get paid on one level down, whether it's a customer or whether it's a planner. Fair enough, right? And as a planner, obviously you can purchase products for yourself. You can purchase products on your customer account, or obviously you can help build other planners account like your family or your friends, help them become manager. And of course that helping others get promoted, portion of their BP goes up to you so you can get promoted as well. Okay, so that's first position called planner. Now let's talk about manager's qualifications. Okay, manager, we all know that it's 30,000 SP, right, in your most recent 3 months, and you need to have minimum of 3 customers. So when you are a manager, you earn a 20% commission, okay, 20% in commission. If you have a customer account, now every time the customer buys 1 item or 5 items or 10 items, you make 20% every time the customer purchases, okay? Now, if you have a planner that you signed up now, right? Planner keeps what? 10%. So that's why you also make 10% because you earn the difference of the 20 minus the 10. Does that make sense, right? So planner keeps 10%. Your manager earns 20%. So everything the planner does in terms of purchases and sales, you earn 10% in commission. So if the planner, let's say, does 1,000 business points in sale volume, which is about $1,100 in sales, you earn 10% of the 1,000 BP, which $100 goes to you as the manager. Now, if you sign up someone else that also becomes a manager, you earn 5% of everything the manager purchases and self-purchases, and all the manager's customers, you earn 5% of all of that. So if a manager you sign up has a bunch of customers and let's say purchases a bunch of products for themselves, and whether it's 1,000 BP or 2,000 BP or 3,000 BP, you earn 5% of that, okay? Keep in mind, managers also only gets paid one level down, okay? So manager gets paid down to a planner. If you're a manager, you signed up a family member and there's a planner here, and under your family member, another family member joins here on your level 2, you do not get paid on that. You only get paid on your level 1, okay? One level down. And also understand that the retail commissions, obviously 20%, sponsorship commissions on customers 20%, planners 10, manager is 5. Now, let's talk about how much you earn as a manager signing up another manager, okay? So take a look at this. If you are a manager right now and you're manager A, you signed up a friend that signs up as a manager too. They also purchased 3,000 SP, okay? by you signing up new manager B, which signs up with 3,000 SP, manager A makes a 10% commission on the 3,000 SP, which is $300. So if you're a manager that signs a manager, you make $300. This manager that signed up, brand new manager, right? They signed up with purchasing 3,000 SP. They get 5% cash back, which is $150, and a 5% Riemann dollars for another $150 as well. So total, they also get 10% back. But out of the 10%, 50% is Riemann dollars and 50% is cash. Okay, so and keep in mind, if you are a manager and you sign up a manager that purchases 3,000 SP, you become a senior manager. Okay, so manager signing up a manager, you automatically become a senior manager. You have 3,000 business points. This person has 3,000 business points. You can count the full 3,000 business points for you to become a senior manager. The reason why you can count the full 3,000 is because you can only count 50% of the next position for you to go senior manager. So for example, 50% of senior manager is what? 3,000, right? Senior manager is 6,000. So you can count 50% of 6,000. So if you have a new team member here, you can count maximum 50% of 6,000, which is 3,000, not 3,000 SP. But if you are a planner here, your next position is what? Manager. You can only count 50% of the manager's position, which is 1,500 business points. So if you're a planner here and you signed up a manager, you can only count 1,500. If you're a planner here and you signed up a senior manager, you can only still count 1,500 BP. Because why? It's 50% of the next position, okay? 50% of the next position, not 50% of the person purchasing, okay? So if you're a planner, you sign up a senior manager, you get 1,500 BP. But don't worry, no BP is lost. As soon as you hit manager, you can count now 3,000 from the senior manager for you to become a senior manager as well, okay? Hopefully all that makes sense. Now let's talk about senior manager qualification. We all know that it's 6,000 SP, most recent 3 months, 3 customers, okay? As a senior manager, okay, you're earning 25% plus 5%, right? So on a customer order, you earn 30% of all customers' purchases, which is not bad. It's a pretty good deal. If you sign up a planner that earns 10%, you earn the difference, which is 20, right? 30 minus 20 is 30 minus 10 is 20%. If you sign up a manager, right, they keep their 20% and 10% goes up to you. If you sign up a senior manager obviously is the same position, so you only earn 5% of the senior manager's personal orders and the senior manager's custom orders, you earn 5%. So for example, you're a senior manager. You signed up another senior manager. That senior manager has 1,000 business points and customers for the month. Bought 500 BP personally for the month as well. You earn 5% of this personal and customer orders of that senior manager, okay? A senior manager gets paid 1 level down plus 5% unlimited levels until another senior manager pops up. What does this mean? As you saw earlier, manager and planner only gets paid 1 level, but senior manager, yes, you earn the difference of the senior manager minus the person in the first level, but on the second level, right, you get 5% team incentive. So for example, if you're the senior manager here, you signed up a family member that's a planner here. Obviously, you're earning your 20%, right? But if this planner here signs up another planner, now you start earning 5% on level 2. If another planner pops up, another 5%. It's 5% unlimited until another senior manager pops up. So you could have a planner here, you could have a manager here, you could have a planner here, you could have different positions here, but as long as nobody's a senior manager, right? As long as nobody's a senior manager, you will earn the 5% in team incentives, okay? So you earn 5% team incentives for having a team that you build down, okay? Now let's move on to senior manager signing up a manager or senior manager, okay? So let's take a look here. So, and I'll, of course, afterwards, I'll go into some questions here. So actually, we'll answer this one question before we move forward. For planner and manager, they can't get commission from level 2 and below members, but can they get the BP to rank up? Does it make any difference if the L2 as a customer? So yes, so you can't get the commission from level 2. However, all the BP counts towards your team leader run. Okay, so obviously you need to get 50,000 BP So even though you have customers and planners in your level 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9, and 10, yes, that doesn't affect your commissions right now, but that all counts towards you becoming a team leader. That all counts towards you becoming a director. So everything counts in your entire organization, all the BP, customers, and also the planners as well. Now, senior manager signing up a manager or senior manager. Let's talk about the commissions you earn. Senior manager signing up a senior manager. Okay, so if you're a senior manager right now and you sign up as a senior manager, right, with 6,000 SP, you earn 10% commission off the 6,000 BP SP, right, which is $600, right? So give me a second here. I did make a little typo here. So as you see here, senior manager A signing up senior manager B, right? You get 10% of the 6,000. So senior manager A makes $600 commission. So if you're a senior manager right now, every senior manager you sign up, $600, $600, $600, $600. You sign up 10 senior managers, that's $6,000. But take a look at this. When you sign up a manager, right, you earn 20% of the 3,000, which is what? $600 in commissions. So whether you sign up a manager or senior manager, you earn $600 a pop. 600, 600, 600, 600, right? So think about that. 10 managers, you make $6,000. 10 senior managers, you make $6,000. So even at the senior manager position, you can still make a great income. And of course, doing so, you automatically become a team leader, okay? Let's talk about team leader, okay? Obviously, team leader now gets really exciting. Obviously, at this position, you do need the 50,000 SP, most recent 5 months. You got to have the 5 customers and 3 SM7 and higher, and there's 10,000 BP qualification afterwards. But as a team leader, you're earning 40% plus 5%, right? And what does this mean? All your customers that you have as a team leader, you earn 40%. It's a lot, okay? If you have a planner in your team, you earn 30% commission off all your planners. Like I have many planners today. Every month they just order 500 BP, 700 BP. Maybe a few months they don't order. Then 1 month they order 1,000 BP. Then a few months later they order another 500 BP. Like every time those planners order, right? There's a lot of commission I earn off just that one planner order. I have many managers, right? I earn 20% off all managers. So if you have manager and team, they're ordering 1,000 1 month. You earn 20% of that, right? You could be sleeping and they could be buying skincare products. And you just earn 20% of 1,000 BP, right? A few months later, they order another 1,000. You get another 20% of that. Senior managers, you earn 10% of everything a senior manager does. Let me give you an example. I have someone right now that, as a senior manager, is doing about $20,000 in sales every month. But she's happy with senior manager. She doesn't want to really build a team. She doesn't want to even become a team leader. She's just happy with her 30% making off the 20,000 BP every month. So she's making anywhere between $5,000 to $6,000 a month just as a senior manager. Now, the team leader, okay, above the senior manager that's doing 20,000 BP almost every single month is earning $2,000 in passive income off one person. One person, $2,000 a month. Now, she already has over 1,000 customer accounts, and she's eventually going to hit 5,000 accounts, 10,000 accounts, 20,000 customers, right? Just her customer order alone could probably reach over $100,000 a month just in customer orders, right? It could be $100,000, it could be $150,000. You know, there's people already doing those kind of numbers. But think about it. If you're a team leader and you had one senior manager, one person just doing that amount of sales every month, if it reaches $100,000, you will be earning $10,000 a month in passive income. That's six-figure passive income. You know how many properties you would have to earn 6 figures in passive income? It's a lot. Huge investment. So when I tell you that Remount is a great compensation plan, it's a great company that you could earn strong passive income, which we all want, right? It's a no-brainer, right? It's a no-brainer, right? So amazing, amazing positions to be at from team lead and higher, okay? Does everyone get that many customers? Of course not, right? Obviously, we are all striving to get a lot of customers. We're all striving to get a lot of business partners, but you have to really understand all the benefits of this. And as a team leader, right, you get paid unlimited levels, right? 40%, you know, you get paid retail commissions, sponsor commissions, right? And take a look at this. You know, every time as a team leader, you sign up another senior manager, you earn 20% of the 6,000. So once you become a team leader, think about this. Every senior manager you sign up, $1,200, $1,200, $1,200. You sign up 10 senior managers, you earn $12,000. You sign up a manager, manager keeps 10%, you get 30% of 3,000. That's 900 bucks. Whether you sign up a manager or a senior manager, you're pretty much making $1,000 per sign up. $1,000 a sign up. You know, some people's salary every month is only $2,000 to $3,000 a month after taxes, right? You could literally just do 6 signups a month and earn $6,000 a month extra. You're not working with Remon 40 hours a week from 9 to 5, 5 days a week at office. This is something you do part-time spare time. But of course, in the beginning, you want to focus your efforts so that you could become a team leader, not only a team leader, so they can go out there and produce other team leaders as well, right? And here's the best part about team leader. It's not about just you earning, you know, the difference between, you know, whatever the planner or manager does on your second level, on your third level, on your fourth level, right? All that, you know, if you're a team leader here and you have planner, manager, you earn the difference of the 45 minus all their positions. Senior managers only get 5% off level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and unlimited. Team leaders get paid not only 5%, they get paid the difference, the 45 minus the 10% or 20% on your level 2, 3, 4, 5. So team leader is where you can make a lot of income as long as you have a lot of legs, you have a lot of partners, a lot of customers, you can substantially build a lot of income, right? And we all know that, of course, a lot of us are also want to become directors, right? How do you become a director? Well, obviously, director, you need to have minimum 3 team leaders. You need 3 team leaders in 3 separate legs. You need to have 600,000 in points, right? In a 6-month window. Let me tell you this. When I first started, the requirement was do 600 points in 3 months. So I did 600,000 in 3 months. Right now, 600,000 in 6 months is so much easier. You got to just actually just prepare your mind, tell yourself that you're not going to do it in 6 months. You're going to go for 3 months. You're going to go for 4 months. You're going to go for it in 5 months, and then you'll hit it. But as long as you actually start building the business, you start helping your planners, you start helping your new managers and senior managers, and you help them get to their higher statuses, you automatically upgrade yourself. The way that I became a team leader to director, the only thing that I did was this. I was helping many people become a team leader, right? I remember every month I had about 15 people running for team leader, 15, 20 people all running for team leader. Not everyone hit every month, but some months, 2 to 4 new team leaders pop. Next month, another 2 to 4 team leaders pop. Maybe 1 month I had 10 team leaders pop. Like, so every month I had new team leaders popping, and that's how I got to the director position, right? And of course, after director, senior director, and national director, right? So understand, guys, our compensation plan is truly an amazing compensation plan. And of course, you're not going to understand everything on day one, but if you wanted to, of course, have more specific details of our compensation plan, you can always go into your RBO.com, and you can scroll down and you can click compensation plan, whether it's in English, Chinese, in Hong Kong, whichever country you're in, you can see a full PDF deck of our compensation plan, everything in detail, word by word on the compensation plan, right? And of course, I want to help all of you become a team leader. And the simplest way is this. Like I said, if you want to become a team leader, help 3 senior managers find their 3 senior managers, and you automatically become a team leader, okay? However, even though that's the simplest and easiest way of doing a business, if you really want to make a lot of money and you really want to build this big, you want to have 10 active legs. I always tell people, hey, if you want to do this right, have 10 wide and 10 deep minimum. 10 wide and 10 deep minimum. And the reason why you want to have 10 wide is because out of the 10, the rule of thumb is this: about 60% out of your 10 legs will continue to build. Not all 10 that you build is going to continue building. So that's why you want to have multiple legs. Multiple. Can it be more than 10? It can be more than 10, right? I have personally over 225 legs, okay? 225 legs, 225 people that are on my first level. So you want to build as wide as you can, but you also want to build deep with your leaders as well. If somebody's not active, don't worry. Keep on working with them, but keep on adding, keep on adding, keep on adding, keep on adding. And if you can work with your people while adding new people, that's the best way of doing the business, right? And that's a short basic training for the compensation plan. I'm going to do some more advanced compensation plans in the future, for, senior managers and higher, for team leaders and higher. I will do some advanced compensation plan training, but today was more of a basic training for all of you to understand all the basics of planner, customer orders, right? Manager and senior manager and team leader. So you can have a general idea, a rule of thumb of exactly how to build your business. How can I structure my business, right? Who should be my first few main leaders, right? And also keep in mind, guys, that people that you talk to in the beginning, your main first few people, they're lucky to be your first level, right? To be your first direct level and to be right on your first level, that's a golden opportunity. Because why? Everybody else, maybe you start building, they might fall on your level 2 or 3, right? It could go down, but here you can go wide and deep. But if they're your first level, they're truly lucky to be part of your first level. So let them know that, hey, look, I'm going to be building with or without you, but I want you to be here early with me so that you could also reap the benefits with me at the beginning stages versus later in the stages as well, right? So that's the best